coming up on Relatables.
My last one. He's a red flag, but that tongue.
Really? A tongue can do that?
I reckon it could. Look at Kai on Love Island.
Wow. Yeah. That's so
Oh my god.
Jake and Audie, the Relatables party. Relatable.
All right, baddies. Welcome back to week number 2 of the Baddest Baddie, where we are highlighting the real engines behind business, the women doing amazing things. We are trying to use our platform to showcase the baddies, you guys. We're going to see your wins, your progress, and your growth to inspire others and let them and their stories shine, because we don't want these achievements to go unseen.
And Jake, I'm excited.
Very, very excited for this week.
Let's quickly give a recap what happened 2 weeks ago, previously on Relatable's Baddest Baddie.
This is Chelsea, yes.
How are you going? Welcome to the Baddest Baddie. Hey Jake, business has been tough.
Yeah, feels like we're just pressing the same floor button every day.
Maybe it's time we hit a new level.
Yeah, but what's something actually innovative?
Well, now that you talk about it, guys, innovative, my business, Beauty and Montaigne, obviously.
We then heard from contestant number 2.
Hello, this is Taylor speaking.
Taylor, it's Jake and Oddie from the Relatables. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
So good. Welcome to the Baddest Baddie.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Woohoo!
Jake, business has been tough.
Yeah, feels like we're just pressing the same floor button every day.
Maybe it's time we hit a new level.
Yeah, but something actually innovative.
If you don't mind, may I interject?
Of course, of course.
I believe you're on the right path here. I believe people with drive, we should always say yes to any opportunity we're given. And as you said, it is tough and it can be uncomfortable. Personally, at 20, I moved to a population of 800 community and I knew nothing. I had no experience. I learned everything as I went, and the nearest city was 12 hours away. I just said yes. That's all I did. And you learn and adapt, and sometimes learning and adapting give you the skills honestly no plan could.
All right, Jake, now we are all caught up. Before we jump into our first caller, let's just quickly give a little bit of a description of what she's been up to.
Okay.
Her name is Grace, and she is the ambassador for New South Wales Alpaca Youth.
Alpaca
That's
Youth.
right. Alpacas.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I'm intrigued to hear more.
Oh my, alpacas, bro. Okay.
Her hustle story is to raise awareness and provide hands-on experiences for alpacas through workshops, camps, big guest speakers, all whilst building a community for the youth to thrive. And her baddest baddie moment was being part of the youth program, forming connections and lifelong friends, which then progressed into becoming a mentor for the next generation to pass on the skills she has learnt in the program.
Yeah. Grace, you're a real baddie.
I'm intrigued to hear her story.
So am I.
Let's get some more information from her and give her a ring.
Yep.
Hello, Grace speaking.
Hello, Grace. It's Jake and Oddie from the Relatables podcast. How's it going?
Oh, good, thanks. How are you guys going?
Really, really good. Welcome to the Baddest Baddie.
Oh, thank you.
Are you excited to be here?
Oh, I am so excited. I love talking about alpacas all the time.
But do you want to give a brief rundown in your own words of basically everything, the vibe? Because it seems like the alpacas are the base for a beautiful community. Is that right?
Oh, it is. We are sharing our own mob here, but I have my best alpaca bestie here that I met through the youth group. It's such a great community. So many people that we all make friends with, and it's great, especially for like rural people, because you don't make a lot of friends out where there's quite a bit far from town. So it's a good way to bring people in and just get off the farm.
Yeah.
But so the youth group, it's for everyone. So I started in Sydney and I grew up in there, and from there I've made a career. But it's basically, there's a committee of us, and we run shows, we run workshops, and our big thing coming up is that we run an annual camp every year. So at our camp, we have people even coming from WA and Victoria to come. We've got special speakers, some really leaders in the industry coming, and we just have a lot of fun things planned. But yeah, it's a great way to teach people about alpacas, because alpacas are just so much fun, honestly. And they're very unique. So we're very passionate about it. So we just want everyone to be as passionate as we are.
And what steered you to alpacas initially? Like coming from like a background in farming?
No, so I grew up in the Sutherland Shire actually.
Okay.
But my high school had some alpacas, and they came from a place that they were big involved with the youth group. So I started coming to competitions. A lot of us started from schools, but you don't have to come from a school. You can just be an independent person coming to compete. And then they just kind of hook everyone in, and people join the committees, they run shows, and it's really great because you get to see a full circle moment, because I was a little kid doing all this, and now I'm running it, and I see little kids that barely can touch an alpaca, they're so scared, and now they're running competitions with me, they're doing big workshops and running all this stuff, so it's really great to make a community, get your confidence and stuff, and have a special spot. Like, it makes you kind of important. So it's it's a really great thing. I love it so much.
I'm gonna say that sounds so sick.
Yeah, it's so cool. And what does your day-to-day look like? Or maybe even a week of the activities you do within the whole foundation?
So through the youth group, we do monthly meetings to kind of plan things, and then depending, you can just be there to have you contribute, or you can just come to competitions or come to camp, or you can get more involved. But I actually work on an alpaca farm, so my day to day is I look after all my alpacas. We've got 4 days of shearing right now, so it's very, very busy. I'm literally running around the shed, but yeah, it's honestly so much fun. I recommend anyone. We've got I run all the social media, so we have a TikTok and a Facebook and an Instagram page. So we put up all the information about that for like camp, for any competitions coming up. We run lots Sydney based, so they won't be too far for a lot of people to travel to. But I'm up in Golden. I'm running a Golden one. We have some in Hunter. So
you're busy.
On your toes all the time.
Oh, it keeps me entertained.
And what are all the social channels if people want to check them out?
So they're mostly all called just Alpaca Youth, Alpaca_youth. The TikTok is just my little fun project. I just hit 400 followers.
Let's
pretty
go.
excited.
We'll see if we can get you 1,000.
Let's go.
Oh, gosh, that would be wild. But if you really, the TikTok is just for cute alpaca pictures. I have this beautiful little career, and I just keep posting her. So
sick! Oh my god!
Very cool. I want to know, what's a baby alpaca like? Is it like the cutest thing ever? Is it like a puppy on steroids?
It's so cute, and they get these little zoomies, and they bounce around and run around, and they're perfect little cuddle size. You can just pick them up and snuggle them. They're amazing.
Wow. Okay, Grace. Well, after all that, how are you feeling, and are you ready to compete in the Baddest Baddie Challenge?
I am so ready. I want to promote the youth group, so I'm all in. I'm all in.
Okay, so today's challenge, as I already told you, is to respond to a common workplace problem via email.
Yep.
So when this call ends, Jake and I will email you from our email, the one you supplied, and you've got 15 minutes to reply to the best of your ability. And with it, it's very broad spectrum. So you can add in, pretend it's like working in, an alpaca company.
Yeah.
But it's very broad spectrum, so just do your best.
Oh, sounds great. I've got 15 minutes before we start sharing. Good timing, boys.
Perfect.
So we are going to hang up right now and send this email through, and then at the end, we're going to read your response to all the baddies, and the baddies will vote who is going through to the next round.
Oh, sounds great. I hope the baddies all have a great day today as well.
Oh,
Remember
get on
to
their
smile,
good side.
everyone. It is important to smile.
Here we go.
Certainly is.
All right.
Thank you.
See ya. Thank you.
All right, see you guys.
Bye.
Okay, baddie number 2 for today is Sarah Matthews. She's an author.
An author?
We have a baddie that is an author.
An author. That's a cool title.
Her book is called My Mental Health Toolkit, A Recovery Guide.
Okay.
Alrighty, so before we jump into the call with Sarah, we have her hustle story and her baddest baddie moment. And we just want to say her story is it's quite inspiring. And so we'll touch on it briefly, but it's going to come on the call with her. It'll sound very good come from her, we think. So her hustle story. I used to be extremely unwell with my mental health and handmade a book during that time I could refer to when I was struggling with a lot of basic mental health skills to help on my road to recovery. Once I was doing a lot better, I started working with a mental health organization and with Dame Sue Bagshaw, mental health legend in New Zealand. Her and a few others saw my handmade book at the presentations and suggested I publish it. So long story short, I self-published this book and sold out my first print run of 150 in 2 months. Do another print run of 150 and sold that in 3 months. Now I have a print run of 2,000 and I've sold about 1,000 of them in the past year or two.
Wow.
Author.
Wow.
Baddest baddie moment. Being asked back to my old school to speak on mental health where I attended as a student 6 years before. Schools and health services have been buying my book, My Mental Health Toolkit, A Recovery Guide, as a tool to use with those struggling. Beyond that, I've started studying counselling and training with the New Zealand beach and indoor handball team. P.S. The girls' last podcast were so incredible and fully feel I need to up my game after hearing them. So amazing. Sarah!
I don't know about that.
Sarah, come on!
Yeah.
You're an author!
That's such a cool title. That's up there with like Dr.
She's an author!
Yeah, an author.
Author!
Alrighty, let's give her a ring.
Hello, Sarah speaking.
Sarah, it's Jake and Oddie from Relatables. How are you?
Oh, I am good but stressed. How are you guys?
Very, very good. You say you're freaked?
I said I'm good but stressed.
Oh, stress.
Oh, stress.
Fair enough. Why are you stressed?
Because I listened to the podcast, of course, but the girls from, not today's episode, but last week, they were incredible.
Oh, look, you're incredible.
Yeah, you're incredible too.
What are you talking about? We just read your hustle story and your baddest baddie moment and wanted to say huge congratulations. Very inspiring.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So how's it been? You said that you've sold 1,000 of the 2,000 print run for your book.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Oh, it's going good. I think it just amazes me every time that I get a message of someone ordering it.
Yeah.
Since I'm still in the process of setting up a website, and so I'm doing it through an organisation that I work with. And every time I get a message being like, "Hey, we'd love to buy your book," or I speak at an event, and they go, "This book is amazing. Can I get one?" It blows my mind that something that I made to help my own mental health is now helping a whole lot of others.
Wow, honestly, that is so cool. So when you get the website made, is it going to be your own website, or can we send some people to, is it the organization's website?
So it would be, I send people at the moment just to the organisation that I work with, Collaborative Trust. It's I run presentations through them on mental health topics, but they've got a little listing of my book on there that you can order it. Otherwise, hopefully in the next few weeks, I'll get the website up and running.
So right now, best way to order the book is through that website you just said, and it is called My Mental Health Toolkit, A Recovery Guide, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Wow.
Very nice. I wanted to ask too, actually, when you were going through a hard time and writing this book, what inspired you to take the steps, I guess, not getting too much into what was going on, but what inspired you to take the first initial steps to write this book and have some tips to help yourself, which in a result has helped other people?
So actually, at that point, I was at a residential program, like a live-in program up in Auckland. So I live in Christchurch, but I was in New Zealand. But I was up in Auckland, and we were doing all of these skills and learning all these things that
could help. And I was like, I need them in one place. And part of the program is that they actually encourage people to make like a little book. Not too many people actually did it, but I was like, I'm going to do it because I think I'd just been going in such a circle of my mental health is bad, going through the hospital system, getting worse, and then going, I need to get better, and that thing's not really working out. So I was like, what can I do that really I can keep referring to? Which I guess was that.
Which is really, really good. And what do you see the trajectory, or what are your goals for the future? Is it to release more books or to inspire more people or just be a supportive outlet?
I guess I just love to keep being able to speak hope into others that are struggling. That is one of the key things. To get my book out there, of course, is great, but it's just to provide that as a resource to others. I think eventually I'd love to make more books. I'd love to, big goal, but work in with some Te Reo Māori and their culture and link up with the Māori health model, which is Te Wharu Tapu Whā.
Yep.
And I think I messed up the pronunciation a bit there, but
That's all right.
really linking in with the culture of Aotearoa, but also looking at making a book for once more for people with ADHD or zooming in on anxiety or depression or key things, since at the moment it is quite a wide angle for anyone that's just struggling.
Yes. Yeah, fair enough.
I think it's really good.
And
But
you're
that's
studying.
just a lot of goals.
Yeah.
That's you've got to have big goals. That's a great goal. And you're studying counselling right now.
Yes, I am.
Nice. And do you enjoy that?
Yeah, I'm really loving it. I originally was studying psychology at UC, but just found the big organisation style wasn't really working for me and with my mental health. Took a semester off and then actually started studying at a smaller college, and I've been loving it.
Well, that's amazing.
Which is great.
So, Ollie, I'll hand it over to you.
Okay, so we are now on to the Baddest Baddie Challenge. How are you feeling in regards to competing?
Good.
Yeah?
I think, I'm locked in.
You're locked in?
I'm ready. I've got my emails open. I'm sorted.
Okay, so what's going to happen is you're actually competing against a New South Wales alpaca youth worker. So it is a very, very different world to what you're in. So for the challenge and the email, we've had to go super broad spectrum. But what's going to happen from here is we're going to hang up the call, send you an email, and you will have 15 minutes to respond. From there, Jake and I will read the responses and we'll pose it to the baddies to vote who had a better email response. And have a bit of fun with it. It's very lighthearted, and do your best.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
No worries at all. Check that inbox. We'll be emailing you shortly.
Amazing.
All right. Bye.
Thank you, Sarah.
Bye.
See ya.
Okay, baddies, you might be wondering what we just emailed the two competitors. So here it is. They had to respond to this email. The subject: draft a friendly reminder email about the lunch thief. Hi, Baddie. Hope you are doing great today. I have a quick task that I'd like your help with. Could you draft a short company-wide email that reminds everyone about not stealing anyone's lunches? We've noticed a bit of a reoccurring lunch thief situation in the staff lounge, and we'd like to address it with a friendly tone. Feel free to add a touch of humour if you think it will land well, but the main goal is just a polite nudge so everyone is a little bit more mindful. Thanks a ton for handling this. Best relatables.
So, fingers crossed, we can delegate well
Yes.
and get some good responses, because that is not something that we could word. We would get ChatGPT to do it. And hopefully the baddies don't get ChatGPT to do it.
I hope not. So stay tuned to the end of the episode, because we will be reading the email responses then, and you guys can vote.
Yep. Welcome in to the episode, baddies. We couldn't resist. We had to start it off with a bang.
A big bang. But we're back. Normal episode as follows.
Yes. So last week we talked about. Oh no, I showed Audie a video of my car.
There was a lot of comments saying, "Jake, get a new car."
Really?
Yeah, it's a need, not a want.
That's what I have been saying. It's become a need, not a want. Because you always kind of want a new car.
You drove here today. How was it?
Fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fine. Oh, it was also fine when I did drive last week. It just was that 30 seconds of crazy noise.
You're playing life roulette right now, eh?
Yeah. Dude. Yeah, no. Work's important.
Well, you got to get it.
So we said we would both go find some vehicles and then bring them. But I want to tell you guys a quick story about what Oddie and I did last week. Okay, so straight away, like as soon as because like it's like we said, it's a need, not a want. So the decision has been made that I need to get a new car. So I'm actively looking. Straight away, we go on, we start looking. And then I'm pretty sure like day of recording that episode, Oddie and I find some just sick ones. We find like a couple cars, we're sending them to each other and shit. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I was like, what about the segment we kind of just started? I got to go get a new car before it even starts. Holy crap. And then we were like, fuck it, who cares? Whatever. So Wednesday.
No, but we were going to be like, if you get one, we'll surprise the baddie.
Exactly. Yeah. So Monday, we record that episode. Wednesday, it's 2 days later. Oddie and I, throughout the 2 days, are sending each other cars back and forth. Oddie sends me an insane one, okay? Suzuki Jimny Sierra, 2013. Manual, petrol, 137,000 Ks on the advertisement, right? Nice and low. Thinking, bargain, okay? We call the bloke. Legend. I'm going to give him a shout out. His name's Peter. He's actually a very nice guy.
Yeah.
All right, I talked to Peter on the phone. I'm like, there's not even photos of it on car sales yet. He just has like a random photo up and he's just got the stats of the car up. And I call him and he goes, yeah, like I haven't even had a chance to get it cleaned. You know, so we're talking back and forth and he says, look, I'm getting it detailed tomorrow. I'm cleaning up the wheels and I'm getting it ozoned, which is smell. Now, he said there's only been one previous owner and it was an elderly woman. And so I'm thinking, ticking boxes left and right.
Every single box is being ticked.
Every single box has been ticked,
Low
bro.
Ks, one female owner who's old.
Yeah.
The dream, because these cars are four-wheel drives
Yeah.
and they're predominantly kind of really treated badly.
They get treated poorly because
Yeah.
people take them out on the beach. They take them full drive and they rough them up.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that's what you are supposed to do with it. But when you buy one, you don't want that to have happened to it. So you want to buy one that has been driven by an elderly woman. Yeah. All the services are in check and everything like that. And so I call him. On that phone call, he goes, okay, he goes, I got about 10 people who were just absolutely killing my head about this thing. You know, I haven't even got it fully up on the car sales yet. And so I said, yeah, fair. He goes, he's like, okay, let me think. Let me give you a price. He's like, I'll give you 13.5. He had it up for 14.5. And then, I don't know, probably just trying to make him sound like he's always going to take 13.5. So, but he says 13.5. I say, mate, done. He goes, if you put a $200 deposit on it today, I'll say it's sold and I'll tell everyone to bugger off.
And I say it's about $2,000 under market value. Maybe $1,500 under
100%
market value.
So it's a bargain, right? And I'm like, fuck it. Sorry, baddies. You're getting a new car review next week, okay? So, I put the $200 deposit down. He messages me the next day. He's like teasing me with like saying it looks like beautiful. He's not sending me photos. And I was like, mate, you've got to send me photos. He sends me a few beautiful. He goes, 9 a.m., Wollongong, see you there. Or something like that. He says, I'm in Wollongong, Saturday, she's ready for you to take. And so I said, sweet, that's an hour and a half from where Beth and I live.
Yeah.
So Saturday comes. We take the journey down. We get there. To be fair, she looks beautiful. I meet Peter, nice guy. All right. And he's like, yeah. He's showing me things. He's like, it smells great. It smells like a new car. It's been cleaned and stuff. And then he gives me the keys. He goes, all right, you take it for a test drive. Beth doesn't come with me because she has dogs. So she's just chilling at the dealership with the dogs. So I take it for a test drive on my own. I'm driving. First thing I notice is when it goes into second gear, it's a bit rattly, right? All the other gears were sweet, but when you go into second gear and pull off the clutch and then like rev, for those that know how to drive manual, like obviously you know what I mean. It's like, it kind of felt like the whole car just like shook a little bit. And I was like, that's obviously not right, but it could be fine.
Yeah.
I was like willing to look past that. I was like, I used to drive an old car. Like that kind of happened. And then I'm driving and I see that on the odometer, it says 200,000 kilometers. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, my head straight away goes, did this guy put it up for 137 because he was gonna like put a drill on the fucking odometer and reel it back to 137. He's just forgotten to do it, or has he just done something wrong? Like, is he done it on purpose and he's trying to get people to get here and just not give a shit about it? And so I'm driving. I check the ad and I check the contract I signed. And so like I signed this contract. He says you test drive it, you don't like it, you get your money back. And I was like, sweet. So I checked the contract. It says it has 137 on that. It's like, what? Take it back, talk to him about the little noise, and then I said, mate, and then there's the K's situation. You got 200,000 kilometers, and he goes, yeah, that's what it's got. And I was like, on the contract I signed, it said 137,000. This motherfucker's fucking jaw dropped, bro.
Really?
Yes, his jaw dropped. His face was, I get back from test driving, he comes out, he shakes my hand, he's happy as, and then I tell him that, and he's somber. Oh yeah,
It was in writing too.
Yeah, it was in full writing, signed contracts and everything. And then he goes, come with me. He takes me into his office, okay? He takes me into this back office, and he's like, and I sit down, and he's going on, and he's looking, and he's just looking. We're silent for a second, then he goes, fuck, it does say 137. And I was like, it does, bro. So I was thinking, Dan, I said, okay, look. He goes, right. He's about to call someone. They don't answer. And then he goes, all right. Best I can do is, keep in mind, this comes with 3 years warranty. So he goes, best I can do is 13 grand, 5 years warranty. And I was kind of like, oh, okay. I was like, what does the warranty cover? He's like, engine, clutch, gearbox, driving, steering, things, whatever, everything basically. Yeah. And I was like, I just don't know how much I trust that though. Like they've got to have ways of weaseling out of actually paying for it. So it sounds too good. So, and then I was like, look, I said 63,000 kilometers is a lot of extra kilometers. Can I tell you I don't want to waste any time, genuinely what I will pay for it? And he goes, yeah. And I said 9? He goes, nah. And I was like, that's fine. I was like, well, I'm out of here then. And so I leave, like on good, like he's not mad at me. I'm not mad at him. I was like, I appreciate your time.
If anything, you should be mad at him.
Is that exactly? I was like, to be fair, you kind of wasted my time. And because he goes, no, I got like 6 buyers that really want it. Like I can't do it for 9. And I was like, that's fine. And so we leave, and then he sends me a text. I think I sent him my bank details, and I said, thanks again for today. Like, appreciate you. Let me take it for a test drive. Here's my details for that deposit back. And then he goes, yes, cool. I'll sort that on Monday. He goes, just one more for you. I can do 12.5, 5 years warranty. And I was like, I'm sorry, mate. I won't. I'm not going past 10. And then he texts me and he goes, yeah, cool. And I go, yeah, all good. And then nothing happens for a while. And then he texts me one more time and he goes, 11.5, 5 years warranty. And I was, and so yesterday I just messaged him and I said, Peter, appreciate the offer, but I'm going to pass.
And to be fair, it's only worth like, with that many Ks, 10, 10.5?
Yeah, so
max.
Like,
you wouldn't want to buy it.
It's a lot of Ks to
buy your fucking new car.
To be fair, I've bought a car that had like 300.
But that was a Toyota Land Cruiser. Bro.
Yeah.
Like the engines are Renault, whereas this is just a little Jimny.
Yeah, so now, Oddie and I have now actually gone to car sales, and I've brought 2 cars I want to get. And how many have you brought?
One.
Yeah, like you said. Okay, baddies, we are going to show.
What route did you go?
All right, now, I've completely changed.
Okay.
All right?
Is this actually what you want?
This is actually what I want. I'm hell-bent on a Jeep Wrangler.
Really?
I know you tried to steer me away, but I'm hell-bent on a Jeep Wrangler.
Okay.
2-door, I want the short wheelbase one.
To preface, I had a Jeep Wrangler.
And it was sick.
It was sick. But mine was also a lot better than anything you sent me. All right. I went...
Wait, no, just wait. I'll show you mine first.
Okay.
I'll show you mine first. Okay. And we'll show them. So this one, 2009 Jeep Wrangler Sport 4x4 MY09. Don't know what that means. $14,000. 138,000 Ks. Diesel.
Oh, diesel.
Manual. Cool, right? Check this. It's in Mona Vale, by the way, which is in Sydney.
Yeah.
And he's got some...
I don't mind that. Let me see.
Yeah, he likes to say that he wrote in here, or she wrote in here, that they haven't been on the beach.
Well, my reasoning for not saying Jake getting a Jeep is a good idea, I feel like I'm fucking the responsible person in a relationship.
Also, Jeeps are cool, bro.
Is because of the fuel economy when they're petrol. They chug fuel.
Okay, ready?
Fuel,
Let's just pretend.
What's diesel? You're all right.
Let's just pretend I don't care about fuel economy, though. Let's just pretend I don't give a fuck about that. All right?
Yeah.
Any other reason as to why not to get one?
They're expensive to run, like
repair?
Repair.
All right. Again, now one more thing. Any other reasons other than that?
I like that. Show me the other one. I don't mind that. That's better than the other Jeeps you were sending.
It's actually good, eh? That's why I haven't sent them to you.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why. Here, I'll show you this one. This one's actually pretty sick. Well below market price, but it needs something fixed. 2018 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport.
2018?
Manual, 124,000 Ks, SUV, petrol, all right, $12,000. Now, the guy is saying he needs a quick sale due to...
That's sus.
yeah, see, it is a little sus, but it does say the radiator needs replacing. And it says, but I've chosen to upgrade to a 7-seater car, need a quick sale. Radiator, $800.
Yeah,
12K for a 2018.
Plus installation, it'll be 1,200. I did my radiator before I sold it. 2018's fucking new.
2018, Oddie.
That's really sus, but
Yeah?
that's the same as mine.
I loved
3.6
yours.
litre petrol's huge.
Powerful, though.
Yeah, 11.8 litres per 100 kilometres. That's fucking shit. Interesting. I like the other one better. I think that's too
I like
sus.
it better because I like the short
I think that's
wheelbase.
too sus to me. Something's wrong with that. I feel
Okay.
like that's like the end.
But we like the other one.
I like the other one. I reckon diesel way better. Well, we'll go on to mine, and then we can leave it up to the baddie. Because the other thing is, you could go really wise. I didn't bring anything boring.
Okay, good.
'Cause you
Good.
could-
I don't want boring.
But you could go like a fucking nice
Vitara.
a Suzuki Vitara, a Corolla, like $12,000, like 100,000 Ks, no issues. Servicing's half the price. Or let me text you this bad boy.
yeah, shit. Okay, I'm excited.
This is halfway between. You're going to appreciate it, but the baddies might think it's giving redneck. But
Ooh, okay.
I
Beth
reckon
gonna
you will
think?
appreciate it. I've texted it to you.
Beth was barely on board with the Suzuki that I test drove. Barely.
Really?
Yeah. Purely for the fact where she's like, hey, you're going to go spend all this money on it, like $13,000 on a car, and it's barely bigger than the one you have now.
Well, this one's not bigger, but it's cool.
Oh my days, Oddie, you're insane.
4x4, brother, goes on the beach. A 1988 Suzuki Brumby.
No, Subaru Brumby.
Subaru Brumby, sorry. It's got Suzuki stuck in my head.
154,000 kilometers.
This was just an example of the car. You might have to look a bit better.
All right, let's
It's in the price range.
let's go and have a look. All right, so we've got.
See, it's halfway between super cool, but also super redneck.
I've always wanted a Brumby.
I reckon I'll get one eventually as a novelty car. But how cool is it?
That is.
Dogs in the back?
Oh, it's clean too, dude.
Yeah. I think what we do here is leave it up to the baddies. Not you. I reckon we go, should Jake go sensible?
Wait a second. What I buy, I will be driving on the freeway a bit.
Only for a little while.
Is that Brumby gonna be good? And also then I have to drive it to Queensland.
Yeah. I think that's fine.
I can tell
No,
you
so-
right
no,
now.
this-
I think Beth would give me a fucking ultimatum if I wanted that.
But where I was going with that is, that was just an example. It's a novelty car.
Yeah.
The Jeep's a novelty car. The Suzuki is a novelty car, in a sense. They're not quite...
Jeep's not novelty. Jeep's sexy, Oddie.
No, but where I was going with it is, I reckon we leave it up to the baddies right now, and they comment. They commented last episode. Should Jake go sensible, and we look at some newer cars that are a little bit boring, or novelty? And in that novelty is anything like
cool.
Yeah,
cool, sexy.
Yeah.
Beth's dad gave me the best advice yesterday.
Yeah.
Or the day before. I can't remember what day it was, but he goes, we were on the phone to him, and we were talking about the debacle with the Suzuki I test drove. And then we were looking, and he goes, honestly, like, Jake, my best advice for you is just buy something you think looks hectic. He said, you wanna be proud in the car. I was like, you know what, Ben, you're right.
He's been looking at your Hyundai Getz and thinking his daughter's boyfriend's a fucking loser.
I was like, you know what, Ben, you're right. I was like, you're right, Ben. Thank you for the advice.
Over a Jeep and a Jimny, I would go a Jimny every day of the week, hey? For your price point. If you had $25,000, I'd say a Jeep. But I think value for money, I reckon Suzuki's more reliable and cheaper to run. So it's up to you, man. But let's leave it to the baddies, and we'll come back next week with your actual game plan and where you're going to be looking, and then we can show them what you buy.
Yeah, okay.
And obviously they don't have final say, but I want their input.
I want their input too. Please, baddies, please vote for the one I want. You know the one I want, the short wheelbase silver Jeep. Okay.
It's sensible or cool. Comment that.
Yeah, fair.
Relatable.
All right, baddies, I want to say welcome back to Things That Aren't Just for Boys.
Week 4.
Alrighty, I want to kick things off with a bang. Things that aren't just for boys, bossing a parallel park.
Ooh, facts. Can I confess something?
Yeah, confess.
Beth, I'm going to say it's because she has a very modern vehicle, but I'm going to let's say I'm a 5 out of 10 on like the parallel park scale. Beth's like a solid 9.8.
Really?
Beth would prefer to parallel park, I'm not even kidding, than go in forwards when you can. I'm actually not even, it's insane. She got taught by a driving instructor like this crazy way, to be fair, using cameras, but still, like this fucking crazy technique, and this far every time, not a scratch on the rims.
Speechless.
We'll be in my car.
Yeah.
The Gets.
Yeah.
And we'll drive past one.
And you'll say
and
no.
I'll say, no, too small. She gives me shit, bro.
To be fair, I remember when I got my Ps, parking frontwards was really hard to grasp the space.
Yeah, the wide.
Yeah, take
Yeah.
it wide, come inside.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, but let me take it wide, come inside.
Never heard that,
really.
but I'll leave that with you. Okay. I'm going to go number 2 for things that aren't just for boys. Oddy. Can you guess what I'm thinking? Mental to mental unagi.
I should be able to get this. Energy drinks.
Correct. Bro, those things, they're so weird with the advertising. It's also like dark and macho and all the ingredients on the back. I wouldn't even be able to tell you what any of them are.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, eh? That's why Marissa created Perfect Ted healthy energy drinks. She didn't even have us in mind when making them. And side note, they slap.
Yeah, they do slap. Did you know that they're actually made with matcha and all natural ingredients? This apple raspberry hits.
Really? I'm more of a juicy peach man myself, but where do you get yours from?
Oddy, you know I'm a Coles guy.
So am I.
Baddies, time for IG question. This week's question is, he's a red flag, but... We asked you to finish this sentence, and you certainly did. Now, we got a little bit of something juicy for you. This coming Thursday, we are going to be having on Patreon, he's a green flag, but... All right?
We have the best energy over there.
We have some pretty good... So we thought we'd be a little cheeky, give you the green flag one over there. But what else do they get on Patreon, Ollie?
On Patreon, as you mentioned, you get the extra episode every single week. You actually get the book club early as well. And now with the added extension of dilemmas on there.
Yes.
Oh my God. And the community we're building is insane for only $5 a month.
So get in before we put the prices up, all right? Everyone's shouting at us. Everybody's saying, prices up, prices up. Go www.relatable69 or something. What was it again? I think it's fucking something like that. www./Patreon at relatable69 or something.
Or
links in the description. Okay? Thanks, baddies. Love you. Okay, he's a red flag, but Daddy, I love him.
Daddy, I love him. You can't give it up. That is hard.
True. I feel like, once you fall in love with someone and then you realize they're a red flag, you kind of...
I was even going to say, when he becomes that daddy category, it's hard not to love him anymore when you put him in there. Okay.
Valid.
He's a red flag, but I finish every single time.
Okay, yeah, look, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
And that's rare.
Yeah, so we've been told. I do not blame you. He's a red flag, but his biceps are too big. I can't see the flag.
Ooh, that must be nice. Biceps, back. I'm thinking about it. Forearm veins. How big is big enough?
For like biceps.
Yeah. And what do girls like? Do they like the lean look? Or because if you're holding a bit of fat and it's around the stomach, you don't see it with a shirt on, the biceps look way bigger than they are.
Yeah, they're pretty juicy.
Yeah, they do.
Less definition though.
I feel like
You think
it's
they
a
like a
preference.
bit of definition?
Well, they say the dad bod, even though it's not a dad bod.
I think they just prefer to be able to wrap an arm around, but then their like hand feels small because of the bicep.
Yeah.
Also, what's the verdict on tight shirts? Like, do they want to see a sleeve tight, or do they want to see a sleeve with a bit of slack?
Well, I think if you're big enough, you can wear
a
loose shirt, and you can see the tight biceps.
But is that something they would like?
I don't know, maybe.
God, bro.
I reckon I'd be a bicep man if I was a girl.
Yeah. I
can
think I would be a bicep girl too.
I can appreciate them now.
I can certainly appreciate a good bicep.
Yeah.
Also, they're hard to grow. Dude.
Yeah, they are. Okay. He's a red flag, but he was my first.
Oh. Yeah, that must be hard.
I feel like we were both semi in that situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Wow. Relatable. He's a red flag, but I can fix him.
Oh, no, you can't, girl. You can't fix him.
I have another good one like that. He's a red flag, but I'm colorblind, so it looks green to me.
Bro, I'm realizing on Love Island, they're all colorblind, eh?
Wait.
There isn't, I suppose, no, I would even say there's not one, other than Connor. Yeah, there's not one full green flag other than Connor.
Connor's the only green flag.
Yeah.
The only honest, earnest, and genuine. Well, him and Isabel, but we're talking just the men.
Yeah,
it's
the men.
Connor. Mick the other day. We'll talk about it later, actually. Fuck it.
The girls are out of the men's league. Okay.
Yeah.
This one must be relatable. He's a red flag, but he's hiding 8 inches.
The word hiding, so fitting.
He's
You would have to be hiding it.
He's a grower, not a shower.
Oh, is that what that means?
He's a grower, not a shower. Also, hiding it could just be in his pants.
That's what I was going to say. Is like, if you have an 8-inch penis, you have to hide it.
Yeah.
But hiding it could mean like it's small when it's soft, but when it's big, yeah, he's hiding 8 inches. 8 inches is actually too big.
That's not real.
Can't be.
Yeah, nah.
She'd be as thick as this can.
She means 5.
Yeah. She's thinking 8 centimeters. Yeah, girl, get your fucking metric system getting in.
It is confusing. We'll give you that.
He's a red flag, but I'm at the gym and ovulating.
Ooh. Gym crushes do go hard, eh?
Fair.
There's something about, like, for some reason, like, I remember when I was single, seeing the same person over and over again, you start to build in your head, like, are we meant to be together?
Yeah. You know, what's with the same sketch?
Yeah.
You get there on a day where you're going 12 hours. Like, you usually go at, like, let's say 10 a.m. or something. One day you just go at 5 p.m. They're there.
Yeah.
But we have the same schedule.
What else do we have in common?
Yeah.
Okay. This one. He's a red flag, but he doesn't live with his mum.
Wow, the bar is low. Oh my God. The bar is low. Whoa, you're lucky you're not a red flag, I guess.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe you are.
I don't know, maybe.
And Cassie's colorblind.
What if you have a good relationship with your mum? And it's not smothering.
And it's not. He's a red flag, but he's the most powerful High Lord in Prithian's history.
Ooh, I had one. He's a red flag, but he's fictional, so who cares?
He's a red flag, but he has a large wingspan.
Ooh. I feel like the wingspan is the equivalent of having 8 inches.
That's what it is.
Yeah, in real
Well,
life.
that's how they measure.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they say. And Asriel's wingspan is pretty large, apparently.
I know. I'd like to see. He's a red flag, but his pecs make me forget it.
Oh. Not much chat about girls being a peck girl. It's always biceps.
I've
it's
been
always
trying
back.
to grow mine too, eh?
But do girls like a peck?
They must. But also, is that like competition?
Yeah.
I don't know. Could be. I wish I was in competition. I got bad genetics there.
I remember when I was a kid and I discovered I think I was watching The Journey to the Center of the Earth,
Good movie, that.
but it was the second one.
Oh.
So it was just called Journey
Journey
to the something island, maybe, with The Rock.
Oh, yeah.
So The Rock is now dating, what's his name? He plays Peter Malark in Hunger Games. Josh Hutcherson.
Oh, yeah.
He's playing Josh Hutcherson's stepdad. And for some reason, they have to go to this journey on a random island, magical island or whatever. And there's a girl there that they're trapped with, and Josh Hutcherson obviously has a big crush on her. And the Rock's like, you know how I got your mum? Did the peck, like...
Yeah, I remember that.
Peck flex.
Yeah.
And then he's like doing these like peck flexes, and I was like, holy shit, like, what is he doing? That looks sick, bro. He's like, throw a blueberry at it. Go, throw a berry at it. He throws one, bops it off his peck, right back in Josh Hutcherson's face, bro. And I was like, I remember so vividly being a kid, taking off my shirt in the mirror, and just full concentration trying to like flex my pecs. Nothing happened.
I could do one, but it's also like the top of my shoulder, and I can't do the other.
I can't do it still.
Yeah. But I also don't think it has that effect at all.
Steroids.
Yeah, steroids. Yeah.
Okay. This is my last one. He's a red flag, but lucky red is my favorite color.
I feel like it is. At certain points in different people's lives, red is what they need. I think red is what they want.
Red is what they maybe need is good.
They desire. Because you need to go through a couple of reds to realize the greens are green.
Because the grass is always greener.
And 8 inches only lasts too long. Like so long.
And also, the novelty of 8 inches must wear off pretty quick.
Yeah. We'll keep
Like, let's
gaslighting
be
ourselves.
real. Yeah, like, come on.
My last one. He's a red flag, but that tongue.
Really? Tongue can do that.
I reckon it could. Look at Kai on Love Island.
Wow. Yeah. That's so true. Oh my god. Oh god. I've come up with a new insult for Beth.
Insult?
And it could just be an insult for anyone, I suppose. Anyone does anything, maybe to do something. Lately I've been saying to Beth, I'm like, whoa, that's giving Kai.
Oh
Yeah.
That's a stab in the heart, eh?
And yeah, it hurts.
Yeah, it does.
It hurts. All right, Baddie, it's time for some dilemmas. If you guys want to submit a dilemma, go down to the description of this video or go to our Instagram bio, click on the link, go down, confessions, they're all anonymous, put them in, we'll answer them. If you want to get one answered more likely to be answered, best thing to do is go to Patreon, sign up, $5 a month, and there's a lot less in there.
Agreed.
Now, let me go. I am 24 and about to be involved in another ex's wedding. For more information, 2 years ago, I was a bridesmaid in my ex of 3 years wedding. He ended up marrying He ended up marrying my best friend. This year, my other ex got engaged. We have been broken up for 2 years, but are in no way on talking terms. I am, however, good friends with his fiancée, who I introduced him to while we were still dating. She recently asked me to help make food for their wedding. I am at a point where I just have no feelings towards the situation, even though I know it sucks. I guess my dilemma is, should I go forward with helping with the wedding, even though I have had a lot of feelings of bitterness? For context, we all go to the same church in the Midwest, which means all of them got married at 21 or 22. I would also not consider either of them the one that got away. I did break up with them for a reason. It still hurts, though.
Oh, that's good that you're the one who broke up with them. Tricky situation, girl.
Fucking hell. Oh, wow. Both of those exes shot you in the heart.
Yeah, what the hell's with that? So you broke up with them and then they're like, ooh, what's the closest thing I can go stick my will again?
Fuck, but yeah, I'd say they're to blame. That's
No,
your friends too.
Yeah, your friends, because they should respect that that's your ex. That's when you know they're a shit friend. I wouldn't go.
Yeah, fuck that. Dude, they give love a bad name. Bad juju.
Yeah, the fact that they're getting with your ex at all. Like, is there an acceptable amount of time where you can get with your friend's ex? I say no. Always off limits.
I think I say off limits too.
And also, you should be talking shit about your ex to your friends of why you broke up with him. Why would they want that?
It's fucking insane that your first one you went to, right?
Why'd you go?
Is like, you're a very understanding person. Like, your best friend ends up with your ex-boyfriend, and then she still says, "Can you be a bridesmaid?"
Yeah. The nerve on that girl, eh?
I would have ruined the wedding.
Also, yeah, do you have enough friends to not talk to him anymore?
Yeah. What's this situation? What's all this about? Like, how small is your community?
She said the West.
She's in the Midwest.
What does that mean?
The Midwest is a pretty broad area. Like, the Midwest is obviously America, because they love to talk about, like, Midwest, South, and shit like that. We don't really we just say states here.
Yeah, I say be the bigger person.
And go or don't go?
Is that being the bigger person if you put yourself first and don't RSVP and don't go at all?
It's being the biggest person for yourself.
Yeah.
Just insane to me that they're even asking to, like...
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I guess it's like...
Maybe they think you don't care.
Maybe they think you don't care, and for all we know, she's given blessings.
And also, it's kind of like, you know he's a shit man and they're marrying. Like,
Tough thing about this,
sucks
right,
to be you.
is... So, let me think about this. If you just so happen to strike something up with one of my exes. Wait, no, it's not. Actually, no, one of them was her best friend. So, like, here's the thing is, like...
I couldn't look you in the eyes.
No, I know. Let's just say you could.
Okay.
All right?
Guess who I'm seeing, Jake? Yeah.
So, let's just say you could... Like, I actually don't think I would want to not go to your wedding because of that. Because I am over the ex in question.
Yeah.
Even though, let's say, it didn't end great.
I think it's crazy. Is it different for girls? Because, like, say for some reason your ex hit me up, and I went on a couple of dates, and we were about to get down and dirty.
You nearly just died.
Yeah, I know I did. We were about to get down and dirty. I would think of you.
Yeah.
I would be like, fuck, Jake's been here. And I'd be like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, dude. There's one sentence that I need to say to you to get you out of that relationship. Yeah. When you come clean and tell me, like, this is how fucking bad men are, right? This is how stupid men are. You get my ex, you come, you work up the courage to tell me, and you're like, I just want to let you know, like, I just want to be honest and stuff. I really like XYZ. And I go, so you like sloppy seconds, dude? That's the only thing I have to say for it to be ruined.
Yeah, it would be ruined. And I'm the type of person to already process that.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be looking for that. All right,
So,
I reckon, yeah,
we say don't go. Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck that. Okay. Whew. My dilemma. How to get over someone you thought was your end game. Hey, Jake and Oddie. 2 weeks ago, my relationship of 3.5 years ended. I got broken up with and had no idea it was coming. There were no warning signs. He was still telling me how much he loved me every single day until he called me. In brackets, we were doing long distance when he did it. And said he doesn't see a future with me and doesn't see himself having kids with me, so he's done. Fuck, that's cutthroat.
That's fucking heavy.
Yeah. Now that my, quote, rose-colored glasses are off, I know it wasn't the best relationship ever, and I did deserve to be treated better. But I'm 21 and he was my first everything. Oh, and I don't even know what to do. We talked about our future together all the time, and now I'm just alone. To make matters worse, we're family friends, so I'll still see his family a lot. Any tips or tricks on how to get over someone and heal from this? Thanks so much. Love you, boys.
All right, this is going to make me feel amazing saying this, but I've never actually been able to say this about any situation. But girl, you just had the rug completely pulled out from underneath you.
You have?
Yeah. Sorry to make myself feel good about your bad situation, but you've given me I got to say a saying.
Is it called
a phrase?
Rug pulled? Is that the saying? You got
well,
rug
you've
pulled?
been rug pulled, but like rug pulling is like a crypto term.
Oh, okay. Don't take that.
Where famous people will go, here's my crypto, buy it. People buy it, then they sell all of theirs and just get profits, and then the coin plummets and it's illegal and people
and
get
they
jailed
rug
for
pulled
it.
because no one saw it coming, which is her.
Exactly, rug pulled.
Look
You've
at us,
been rug pulled.
Crypto boys.
Oh, should we check my crypto?
No. Let's help this baddie.
Okay. Break up. So genuinely though, you've had like this plan that you've seen for your life with someone, and it has been just taken without any. You have no say, and so you are probably spiraling. Very difficult. Wow.
I think, what you're going through is really, really hard. And it's so hard when all you've ever known for the past 3.5 years is talking to this guy. And now he's just not there. And like, it's all your brain consumes. And when it's gone, your brain, it's kind of like an addiction in a sense. It's all your brain can think about. All day, every day, when you got a free second, you're like, oh. And I guess we've talked about it before. It's cliche, but time does heal all. And it's very, very cliche. And you're probably like, shut up, I know.
Yeah.
But one day it will all just click. And those thoughts that you're always having about him, you'll last 12 hours. You'll last a day without thinking about him. You'll last 2 days without thinking about him. You'll get to a week and you're like, fuck, I didn't think about him for a whole week.
Yeah.
And then it slowly snowballs into a month and then 2 months. And you're like, wow. And it's your healing journey and everyone's different. And you can distract yourself. You can get under other people. You can start going to the gym. You can concentrate on things. And everyone's healing journey is different. Yeah. But I think it's cliche, but it works. Time heals all. You're not going to get over a 3.5. Jake said it before. Half the time you're with them is how long it will take to get over them.
Yeah, it's a good little rule of thumb that I just remember seeing it once and then being like, actually thinking back, like it did take me. I had a 3-year relationship that ended in a way where I was like brokenhearted. And it took me a fucking 1.5 years to be 100% sweet.
And you probably don't want to hear that.
Because it sounds like a long time. Which it is. 1.5 years is a long time. For you, it might be 1.5 years. Could be a year. Could be fucking 6 months. You don't know. Everyone is different. Good rule of thumb is about 1.5 years. But I would say, I'm trying to think like from past experience, I would say the best thing you can do is start to try new things. So you can still do the things you like to do, but a lot of the time, the things you enjoy doing are going to remind you of said person.
I remember when I broke up with my ex, her car, whenever I saw it, I was like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like her exact car. She had a Holden Astra.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck you.
Dude, same for me. Same exact thing. You see that type of car and you're like, fuck off. Fuck off. But, so yeah, I would say like try new things you enjoy. Start to trial some stuff. And usually once you can try something that takes your mind off the thing, that's when you start to have those moments where it's like been 10 minutes where you haven't thought about them. And then you're like, oh wow, it's been 10 minutes. And then you think about them and you're like, fuck off. But still, that 10 minutes,
and we like step. It is a step. We always like to have a glass full perspective. And I guess, although it's very hard, it's an opportunity for you to find out more about yourself. You're 21.
Yeah.
You're a baddie.
Yeah.
You got so much going for you. And you've got so much free time and brain power that isn't going into this relationship now to focus on yourself and focus on your goals.
Yeah.
And just do whatever the fuck you want without anyone in the back of your mind.
Yeah, dude, I was just like thinking back, like, fuck, you feel so helpless.
Yeah, you do.
I fully forgot how helpless you feel. Because thinking like right now, obviously I'm in a healthy relationship, and I'm nowhere, like I was heartbroken many years ago now, but I'm just remembering how helpless you feel.
I feel like repetitions and routine help me.
Yeah, one thing I was going to say was, for me, I like broke down what a heartbreak is. Like it's like you're grieving someone and you're grieving someone that's still alive and this person is like chosen not to be with you anymore. So it like kind of sucks. Well, not kind of sucks, it sucks. And I just remember like sleep was the biggest thing. Getting to sleep was pretty shit, but then once you got to sleep, you were asleep. The worst fucking thing in the world was waking up
and thinking about him.
And because sleep is the escape, so when you wake up straight away, you're thinking about him again and you're anxious as. And so I remember the first time I slept from like, I don't know, whenever I went to bed all the way through the morning, I was like, oh my God, progress. Because I would wake up at like 2 and piss, but then be awake until like 4. Because I was just like, oh, you just feel so helpless. You're like, what the fuck am I doing? So, girl, fuck, I feel you.
I think the only advice that you actually want to hear is, you've got this. You've got this.
Yeah, F this dude. Yeah. Oh, you know, like, the way he broke up with you sounds like obviously very harsh.
I feel like you don't need to say that. I don't see
I don't know. At the same time, it's like, what else do you say? Like, that, I feel like that was just kind of mean.
I feel like you just say, I don't see a future with you anymore. Or was that too mean too?
I don't know. At the same time, it's you want people to be honest.
Yeah, but I feel like the babies thing, you can just be left out. Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, true. It's kind of... It's just, it does seem harsh, but what's a good way to break up with someone?
I think I've been thinking, I don't see a future with you, I think covers everything.
It does, yeah.
Rather than putting it on yourself and saying, I need time to focus on myself. Boom, boom.
And he's also is like, you could say, I just don't see a future with you anymore. And then you're right, like that
Full stop.
everything is said with that one sentence, because what he's done is, I don't see a future with you. And then he goes, yeah, I don't see marriage with you. I don't see kids with you. It's like he's rubbed it in type of thing. It's like, okay, come on, yeah, I know what future means.
Salt in the wound.
Yeah.
I'm bleeding out and you just fucking stabbed me a couple times.
Yeah, shank, twist, fucking twist again. Jesus.
Baddies, to finish the episode, as we mentioned, we have their email responses. To reiterate, I will read the email we sent them and we'll get to Grace and Sarah's responses.
Yep.
I got a little bit of a brief before and they did good.
Okay.
Okay, the subject was draft a friendly reminder email about the lunch thief. We said, hi Baddie, hope you're doing great today. I have a quick task that I'd like your help with. Could you draft a short company-wide email that reminds everyone about not stealing anyone's lunches? We've noticed a bit of a reoccurring lunch thief situation in the staff lounge and we'd like to address it with a friendly tone. Feel free to add a touch of humour if you think it will land well, but the main goal is just a polite nudge so everyone is a bit more mindful. Thanks a ton for handling this. And I have Grace, who was working with the Our Packers.
Yes.
Hey all, I would just like to address the rumour of the lunch thief at our youth shows. I don't want to be sharing my greasy Dagwood dog with you and you wouldn't want to share it with me, let alone Cootie sharing a cold lemonade at a hot summer's show. If you keep stealing food, I will be putting food covered in alpaca spit in the lunchroom. Smiley face, vomit emoji. Kind regards, Grace, Vice President, New South Wales Youth, Alpaca Youth.
Let's go.
I like that.
That's intimidating.
I don't know what Dagwood is.
Dagwood dog? I'm sure it's some sort of like hot dog or something.
Okay.
I assume. I don't know. Go Grace. Okay, I got Sarah.
Okay.
All right. We all remember Sarah, I assume?
Yeah.
She says, hey team, I'd love to bring to everyone's attention the recent problem plaguing this workplace.
Ooh.
Some would call them the sandwich stealer. Others, the lunchbox bandit. However, I will be naming them the downright disgraceful lunchtime destroyer. As someone who spends each morning holding out for their midday snack, the fact we have been having thefts of our workplace lunches is disappointing. Please, can we stop with the lunch thefts? I'm happy to provide some easy meal prep suggestions to those who may be lacking on time, but I will not continue to unwillingly provide my lunch. On behalf of the other staff also losing their lunches, we would greatly appreciate this behavior to stop. Despite the jokes, it really isn't funny to lose a lunch. Kind regards, Sarah Matthews, a lost lunch victim.
Oh, kind of cold at the end, eh? Ooh, I don't know how I feel about it.
I don't know, Baddies, it's up to you.
Okay, so Baddies, you know what to do. Comment Grace or Sarah below to see who's moving on to the finale. And Baddies, there's no comments or Baddies sign off today because this episode's been a little bit different. Let us know if you loved it.
Please.
But we love you.
Stay bad.